106.7 WIZN, that is Aerosmith. Jeannie's Got a Gun. Joe Vega taking you through your Wednesday rocket ride home. And I'm joined now by Ben Berry from Martin Harding and Mazzotti. Welcome back, Ben.
Good morning. How you doing, Joe?
I'm doing well. So, calling you with the please tell me this can't happen in Vermont or New York. It's a story coming out of Utah. And the gist of it is this. A couple is, they're putting insulation into their garage. They're covered in that stuff, and so they want to get out of it. So they step into the backyard. It's a private backyard, and they strip down their clothes. And obviously, this is his second marriage. His kids and her stepchildren were there, and they saw stepmom's boobs. And basically, it wasn't a sexual thing or anything like that, but they just happened to get a glimpse at their stepmother's boobs. And they told their real mother, who called the police, who then arrested the stepmother and charged her with misdemeanor lewdness involving a child, a conviction, which could mean jail time, and registering as a sex offender for 10 years. By the way, the husband, who was also topless, they saw his nipples too. He's obviously not facing any charges. So is this a state-by-state thing? Like, could this happen in New York or Vermont?
It could potentially.
Wow.
First, with the thing in Utah, intent has a lot to do with the criminal statutes, and so it depends on the mother's intent. Did she intend to be lewd in front of children? And I think that's going to be meted out with the facts.
Right.
In New York and Vermont, Vermont and New York both are pretty liberal with toplessness for the female gender.
Right.
What I would advise is that you check the local ordinances wherever you intend to go topless, because states do treat it differently. Mm-hmm. Localities treat it differently. There are, like, for example, New York City, you can go topless. It's codified, not a problem. There are places in Vermont where full nudity was permitted. Brattleboro, I believe, was full nudity, and in 2007, I think, 2008, they passed a law just indicating that, nudity in the middle of town was not allowed. So it does depend on where you are, and it's specific to the locality.
So it's not a state-by-state thing, it's more of a township-by-township thing.
Generally, unless the state legislature has determined that it's legal, I don't think that a local legislature can then say it's illegal.
Okay.
So if the state says it's okay, then usually the local ordinances say it's okay. But if the state's silent, then it generally would probably be the local ordinance that would prevail.
Well, there you go. Check with your local ordinance before you let anyone see your boobs, apparently.
Well, with Utah, I think the interesting thing with that case is there are cases from surrounding states that would suggest that there should be equal treatment for topless women.
Right.
And so those decisions might put pressure on Utah to kind of change their position.
Gotcha.
But we'll see.
All right. Thank you very much. Ben Berry from Martin Harding and Mazzotti.
Thank you, Joe.
You, of course, can call Ben at any time at 1-800-LAW-1010 or go online to 1-800-LAW-1010.com. All right, I'm getting on out of here. Mel Allen taking over from here. He's got Motley Crue and Guns N' Roses coming up.